More than 3 decades have passed, yet Home Alone remains an essential movie every Christmas season. But what became of the cast? Some have recently received a coveted star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, finally healing old wounds. But others died alone from a heart attack, and one faced the threat of imprisonment. Join us as we reveal the heartbreaking truth and the most emotional details about their destinies from 1990 to today. Macaulay Culkin as Kevin McCallister. At age 10, Macaulay became a childhood hero with a net worth reaching $17 million in his early teens. He shone with a charming and natural acting style. At 14, his parents divorced and attempted to control his money, but he successfully removed them from his trust fund and hired a financial guardian. Fame overwhelmed Macaulay, leading to numerous scandals, including drug use and an arrest for marijuana possession. In 2020, the actor denied rumors of severe addiction to Us Weekly, admitting he had used substances but was not an abuser, nor did he enter rehab. At 45, Macaulay is completely reborn. He's happy with his fiancée, Brenda Song, and their 2 children. The highlight of his recovery was the recent star ceremony on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, featuring a touching appearance by his on-screen mother, Catherine O'Hara. His current estimated net worth is $18 million. Kieran Culkin as Fuller McCallister. Kieran portrayed Kevin's younger cousin Fuller, showcasing innocence and mischief. Although he only appeared briefly, Kieran left his own distinct mark with his naturally naive charm. Born in 1982, he's Macaulay Culkin's younger brother. Like his brother, Kieran grew up under the harshness and emotional abuse of their father, Kit Culkin. The overwhelming pressure, control, and expectations left deep psychological scars. Kieran admitted he grew up with a fear of abandonment and the dread that he might become a terrible father like his own. Unlike Macaulay, Kieran did not become a global child star, but he quietly pursued his own acting path. His turning point came in 2002 when Kieran took the lead role of Igby Slocum in Igby Goes Down. The role earned him a Golden Globe Award, affirming that he was no longer Macaulay Culkin's brother, but a talented actor in his own right. However, immediately after that victory, Kieran voluntarily withdrew from acting, virtually disappearing from the screen until 2008, a necessary period of silence for him to heal and mature. Upon his return, Kieran Culkin entered the brightest phase of his career. His role as Roman Roy in the hit HBO series Succession brought his name to a new level, earning him Emmy and Golden Globe nominations for Best Supporting Actor. In his private life, Kieran chose a quiet and stable existence. He married Jazz Charton in 2013 and is now the father of a son and a daughter. The very thing he once feared the most has now become a testament to his maturity and healing. Currently, at 43, he's a respected, award-winning actor. Net worth estimated $5 million. Joe Pesci as Harry Lime. In the film, Joe brought laughter as the cunning but unlucky thief. Joe Pesci went through 3 failed marriages, leaving deep personal marks. The most notable marriage was to actress Claudia Harrow, marrying in 1988 and divorcing just 4 years later. They share 1 daughter. After the divorce, Claudia Harrow became entangled in a serious case involving a conspiracy to commit hired murder. Although not directly involved, Joe Pesci was dragged into the media scandal. The pressure from the public and personal trauma caused him to repeatedly withdraw from Hollywood, choosing a private life away from the spotlight. In 1990, Joe Pesci won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor for Goodfellas. He was previously nominated for Raging Bull, 1980, and decades later was again nominated for The Irishman in 2019. In 1999, at the peak of his career, Joe Pesci surprisingly announced his retirement. Since then, he's only appeared briefly in a few projects as a guest, like A Quiet Period marking a brilliant but loss-filled career. Currently, at 82, he lives in seclusion, only occasionally appearing in rare projects. Net worth estimated $50 million. Daniel Stern as Marv Merchants. While Harry was cunning, the thief Marv was somewhat foolish and clumsy, causing the plan to constantly fail. Daniel successfully created a comedic atmosphere. While seemingly stable on the outside, he carried a sense of insecurity. He faced a financial crisis after making large investments in the dot-com sector. Work and family pressures pushed him to the brink of desperation. He married Laura Matos in 1980 and has 3 children. Currently, at 68, he's chosen to step back from the spotlight, seeking peace at a farm in Southern California, tending to his vineyards. Net worth estimated $20 million. John Hurd as Peter McCallister. Peter was Kevin's father, always busy with work and scrambling to care for many children, which caused him to forget Kevin when the family went on vacation. Throughout his 40-year career, he appeared in over 200 works. He missed out on an Oscar nomination despite appearing in many A-list films and being highly regarded by critics, only receiving an Emmy nomination for Outstanding Guest Actor for The Sopranos, 1999. From the 2000s onwards, he often played supporting roles. He went through 3 divorces and had 4 children. In 2017, the actor died from a heart attack at age 71. Net worth estimated $3.5 million at the time of his death. Devin Ratray as Buzz McCallister. Buzz was Kevin's older brother, constantly teasing and annoying the lead character, even taking pleasure when his little brother got into trouble. After his breakthrough role, Devin maintained his career with supporting roles. Gaining fame early but lacking a peaceful childhood, the pressure to succeed created psychological distress. In 2021, he was accused of strangling his ex-girlfriend. In 2022, he was further investigated for an allegation of rape by a longtime friend from 2017. These scandals destroyed his career. Since his mother's death in 2021, his life has become even harder. Currently, at 48, Devin has virtually disappeared from Hollywood. Net worth plummeted to approximately $400,000. Catherine O'Hara as Kate McCallister. Kate was Kevin's mother, and Catherine passionately conveyed her maternal love. The scene where Kate reunites with Kevin after his disappearance was deeply moving, providing a complete ending to the difficult yet heartwarming journey. After Home Alone, the actress participated in a series of TV shows and short films. In 2020, she won the Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actress for Schitt's Creek after 6 previous nominations. She married director and producer Bo Welch in 1992 and has 2 sons. Along with her happy family life, Catherine maintained good relations with her colleagues. Currently, at 71, she lives a quieter life, spending time with her sons. Net worth estimated $10 million. 35 years later, Home Alone teaches us a bitter lesson. The Christmas lights cannot heal family wounds. Even with $50 million like Joe Pesci or all the fame like John Hurd, tragedy still strikes. But the story of the Culkin brothers offers hope that after all the pain, rebirth is not about returning to the spotlight, but about finding inner peace where you are truly yourself, not Kevin, not Roman. Which journey of healing impressed you the most, Macaulay's or Kieran's? Let us know in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel to continue exploring the destinies of the stars who were part of your childhood.